I want to talk to you now about some possible administrative things that are going to be changing in the fall of 2016. The first has to do with extended care. Over the last few years, as we've developed as a school, one of the things that's become more apparent to us is the necessity for us to really focus in on why we exist as a school and focusing on that major objective, that major mission, which is to help students become more grounded educationally, become better thinkers, more better at critical thinking skills, and to become deeper followers of Christ in their heart, mind, and will, and to give their best to God. And in doing that, we've had to adjust what we're able to do as a school. And so, one of the changes that's coming for the fall of 2016 is that while we will continue and we plan to continue to offer daily before and after care as options for parents, we will no longer be able to offer the long term extended care over breaks, such as over fall break, Christmas break, spring break, and summer break. It's just not productive for us as a school as it relates to trying to find staff to take care of students, the liability issues, and the amount that it costs, and the energy that it takes among our small staff to focus on that. So we're really trying to focus more on the daily educational objectives that we have as a school. And so that's one change that's coming for the fall of 2016. And we would like to get your thoughts about that in the survey as you consider these topics for the coming school year and give us your feedback. And we value your feedback. We want to know what you think about that. And then the next issue has to relates to daily lunches. Over the last few years, we've done some different things with lunches. And with us proposing to move to 4 days a week, it changes things up a little bit. We started off this year by having a local restaurant bring in food, but the cost for that really became counterproductive for us as a school. And so we've developed some, and we have a parent, Mrs. Winstead, who's really been a blessing to our school, fixing and preparing lunch for students 2 days a week. And then on the third day, we're bringing in pizza. And so we want to know what your feedback is about what it looks like if we decide to continue with just pizza 1 day a week on the 4 day week, or maybe pizza and one other day having lunch, and then the other 2 days bringing students would bring their lunch. Or we want to know what you think if we decide that we can't provide lunch at all and students would need to just bring their lunch. We want to get your feedback about that, and so that's one of the questions in the survey, and we'd appreciate you giving us your feedback about that. And then this last thing is something that we have been thinking on for the last couple of years, and it's really been highlighted for us as we've begun the process of accreditation for our school. And that is to better define, or define in the best way possible for our community, what we actually do as a school. In our community, a lot of different organizations have the word academy in their name. Particularly daycares, preschools have the word academy in their name. And there's nothing wrong with the word academy, but it is and can be sometimes confusing to people who are not coming to a private Christian school or a private school. And we would describe ourselves probably more as a private Christian school, and we even describe ourselves as a school because that is in fact what we are. And so for the purposes of accreditation, to streamline our mission and to better differentiate what we are and what we are not, we are considering in the next few months slightly adapting our name from Greater Things Christian Academy to Greater Things Christian School. We feel like that this is a simpler approach to describing for our community what we're about. We're unashamedly Christian. We're going to continue to teach from a Christian perspective, a biblical worldview. We integrate into the classroom every subject a biblical worldview because we feel like that that's one thing that distinguishes us as a school, and nothing else would really change for our school. Our logo wouldn't change. Students could still wear their GTCA polos. We're not asking them to change that. But our name would slightly change from academy to school because it better defines who we are. One other thing is we would probably do away with the name headmaster, head of school. Most people don't even know what that means. They understand the words principal and superintendent. And so we're looking at trying to help better define what we are and what we're trying to do as a school. And so when you're looking at the survey, we would appreciate you giving us your feedback and your thoughts about that, because we value your opinion and we value your input, and we'd like to know what you think about all of these things that we've been talking about in the video and that are written out there for you in the survey. We look forward to meeting with you about these topics and giving you our direction that we plan to go, and but we do value what you have to say about it. So we appreciate you being faithful in the next 5-6 days, if you could, by middle of next week, to watch these videos and fill out the surveys and send them back to us. And we hope you stay safe and stay warm, and we appreciate you taking time to watch the videos.